Hello everybody, this is Elias Othitis again, checking in from Greece. In this lesson we're going to be talking about audio effects. In general, audio effects are the tools we use during the mixing stage to create a clear, balanced and better mix. Because we are processing digital audio, we call this DSP, which stands for Digital Signal Processing. There are three audio effects categories, and each one relates to one of the three principles of sound. Those would be amplitude, propagation, and timbre. So based on the principle they're related to, we have the three categories of effects, which are dynamic effects, filter effects, and delay effects. Dynamic effects are related to the principle of sound amplitude, and they control volume level. Effects in this category are compressors, limiters, expanders, and noise gates. Here is an example of a compressor applied onto a full drum track. Notice how the level of the snare seems lower in the compressed track compared to the uncompressed drum track. First, the compressed track. Now the drums without compression. As you can hear, the overall level of the kick and the snare seem lower in the compressed track. So using the compressor, a dynamic effect, we have controlled amplitude. Now let's move on to the next category, and that is filter effects. Filter effects are related to the principle of sound timbre. Using a filter effect, we can process the sound and make it brighter, we can make it bassier, we can even cut or boost specific frequencies. Effects in this category are our high and low pass filters, our band pass filters, and our parametric and graphic equalizers. Here is an example of a high pass filter applied on the same drum track. Notice the difference of the overall sound between the two tracks. First, let's listen to the processed track with a high-pass filter. And now, the unprocessed track. As you can hear, there is a big difference between the two tracks. The high-pass filter has let the high frequencies pass and cut the low. So we were able to control the timbre. The next category of audio effects are the delay effects. Delay effects are related to the principle of sound propagation. We can use these effects to create a sense of space, a sense of room in which the instruments are played in. Effects in this category are reverbs, delays, choruses, flangers, and phases. Here is an example of a reverb effect. Notice the difference in the overall sound of the processed track and the unprocessed track. First, let's listen to the drum track with reverb. Now the same drum track without the reverb. As you can hear, the processed drum track with the reverb sounds as if it's played in a hall in a large space, so we have controlled propagation. That was a short lesson about audio effects. Getting to know when, why, and how to use them will help us create a clear, balanced, and better mix.